l'entraîneur-chef Wilfrid Nancy. Et ensuite, il y aura Bjorn Johnson qui sera ici. Bjorn Johnson will be here following head coach Wilfrid Nancy in a couple minutes. Thank you for being here. Entraîneur-chef Wilfrid Nancy s'installe à l'instant. Allô, Wilfrid?
Salut, salut.
D'abord, félicitations pour les 3 points ce soir. On a une première question pour toi. Adi Raphaël.
Oui, bonjour Wilfried. Déjà, félicitations pour cette victoire. Je veux juste parler un peu de ce 11 de départ avec Lassi Lapalainen en tant que piston gauche. Est-ce que c'était pour exploiter un peu ce côté droit, comme on en avait parlé en début de match, sachant que les 2 titulaires à droite de la défense de Miami n'étaient pas présents et que c'était un milieu qui jouait là? Est-ce que c'était dans cette optique-là?
Non, non, pas du tout. J'y ai pensé vraiment au dernier moment par rapport à l'optique des joueurs qu'ils avaient en face. C'était plus par rapport à nous. Je voulais qu'on soit. On sait que Lassi aime bien le côté gauche, donc j'ai essayé de trouver une animation pour exploiter les qualités de Lassi. Et donc c'est pour ça qu'avec Kamal derrière, qui fait du bon travail en 1 contre 1, donc l'idée c'était de mettre la scie plutôt dans des meilleures conditions. Donc, c'est pour ça que j'ai opté pour la scie dans le couloir, tout le couloir.
Dave Lévesque.
Bonjour Will. On peut se laisser peut-être un peu aveugler par une performance de 4 buts au premier match de la saison et se dire que c'est un incroyable match, mais ce soir, un 2-0 est tout aussi intéressant, peut-être même plus. Est-ce que tu as l'impression que c'est la performance la plus aboutie de ton équipe jusqu'à maintenant ce soir?
Je ne sais pas si c'est la plus aboutie, mais en tout cas, c'est celle où je suis la plus fier parce que on a joué on a fait une belle première mi-temps. Après, on a été arrêté, les deux équipes. Ce n'était pas évident. Et on a souffert à la reprise. Et j'ai adoré l'attitude des gars. C'est ça qui me rend le plus fier parce que les gars, mentalement, ont été très, très forts. Et donc, c'est pour ça que je suis très fier de cette victoire aujourd'hui, plus par rapport à l'état d'esprit. Et la qualité, je sais qu'on est capable de faire des bonnes choses. Je sais qu'on est capable de faire ce qu'on a fait. Mais c'était la première fois que je voyais l'équipe en train de souffrir. On a souffert précédemment, mais là, vu le contexte, c'était beau à voir.
Michel Lamarche.
Bon, j'ai quasiment le goût de dire bonne nuit. Oui, Wilfried, j'espère que tu vas bien. Pour enchaîner un peu dans le même thème que Dave, à la reprise, est-ce que tu avais des appréhensions, soit sur l'état du terrain ou le momentum de garder le rythme? C'était quoi? Comment tu voyais ça, la reprise?
L'état du terrain, on a été rassuré parce qu'on a vu le terrain est en bon état. C'était plutôt de garder le momentum, comme vous avez dit, parce que le discours que j'ai eu pendant ce repos-là, c'était de revenir frais mentalement, d'avoir de la fraîcheur mentale, parce qu'on savait qu'on allait avoir des moments difficiles. Donc, j'avais dit aussi aux gars qu'on allait peut-être subir les premières minutes, parce qu'ils allaient sûrement s'ajuster, mais qu'après, on allait reprendre un peu le contrôle au niveau du jeu. Et donc, même si on n'a pas fait comme je le souhaitais, mais ça a été intéressant de voir comment les gars ont su résister à la pression et après, par la suite, renverser le sablier pour avoir quand même des occasions. Et à la fin, d'avoir quand même une maîtrise en étant serein avec le ballon. Donc, c'est ça que j'ai aimé. Donc, voilà.
Jérémy Filosa.
Oui, Wilfried, solide performance ce soir. Félicitations pour ça. Vous avez donné quelques repos à des joueurs comme Victor, Mustapha. Vous avez effectué vos 5 changements. Est-ce que ça fait partie intégrante de votre philosophie d'impliquer le maximum de joueurs possible dans le projet?
Oui, bien sûr. Bien sûr. Dès le début, avec les discussions avec Olivier que j'ai eues, ça a été clair que je suis, c'est ma vision, c'est ma conviction. Maintenant, après, ça ne veut pas dire que je vais le faire tout le temps. Mais par contre, quand je trouve que le moment est approprié pour le faire, je n'aurai aucun problème à le faire. Donc, c'est pour ça qu'aujourd'hui, je n'ai pas hésité à faire les changements pour voir d'autres joueurs qui méritaient de jouer, parce que le groupe travaille très bien en termes de comportement, en termes d'attitude. Et aujourd'hui, donc, je suis très fier de ça parce que les gars ont pu s'éclater aussi sur le terrain. Je pense à Soun aussi qui travaille très très bien. Il n'avait jamais eu l'opportunité de jouer. Il a pu avoir des minutes. Manu aussi qui travaille très très bien. Et c'était difficile pour moi parce que Manu, c'est un joueur que j'apprécie beaucoup, mais je n'ai pas pu le faire jouer. Et pour James aussi. James aussi, c'était le projet aussi de lui donner quelques minutes. Donc, ça s'est bien passé aujourd'hui. Donc, tant mieux. Mais maintenant, après, on avance.
Herb Zurkowski.
Merci, Patrick. Hello, Wilfried. Thanks for your time. It's great to see you at an hour like this when we're talking. I think it should be over a cold beer. So, unfortunately,
You're right.
we're not drinking tonight, at least not yet. Look, there's so many things I could ask you about a game like this, but let me just ask about the decision. You had so many options up top. You decided to stick with Bjorn Johnson. He rewarded you handsomely, and just what was going on in the dressing room during that lengthy delay?
So it was long. was long, but you know, we try to build an environment with the player, with culture, and I was happy because we put the music, the player put the music, and just to think about something else, they dance, they sing. Well, sorry for my English, and so I was happy. I was happy, but at the same time, I'm not surprised because this is the way we are as a team every day. And about Bjorn and Rommel, yes, I decided to stay with them because the objective was to get two guys who were able to combine. And I learned also with my previous experience as an assistant coach that sometimes you have intuition and you have a feeling, you have something, you can feel something. And it was my situation, so I decided to stay with them, and this was good for today.
Vince?
Thanks, Patrick. Hi, Wilfried. Congratulations. That was one of the most complete performances for quite some time, and I'm probably referring to years rather than just months. Of course, it's not time to get carried away yet, and you'll find things, I'm sure, to work on from the performance tonight. But it must give a coach great satisfaction when things come together as they did tonight.
Yes, for sure. But again, I know the team, that I know that we can play, and the player believe on that, and this is the way I am also as a person. I believe on that. I cannot lie. But I'm very proud today about the spirit of the team, because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the last game the spirit was spot on also, but today the fact that we stayed for 1 hour in the locker room, we were winning 2-0. This is a good score, but at the same time, it's a difficult one. So that's why I'm pretty happy today. Not pretty, I'm happy today for the players because they deserve it. And everybody, not except the 11, not except the 20, everybody, because the spirit in the team after the game is very good. So I'm happy for that.
Et on termine avec deux dernières en français, Jeff Morancy, puis ensuite Gavino.
Oui, salut Wilfried, félicitations pour cette excellente performance-là. Deux petits points. La première, est-ce qu'on peut avoir une mise à jour sur l'état de Mihailovic? Et deuxième question, comment tu évalues le travail de Clément Bahia? Je pense que en mettant un latéral sur le couloir droit, je pense qu'on cherche beaucoup la force offensive du joueur. Je pense que Clément Bahia est excellent offensivement, mais il y a encore un peu de travail à faire offensivement.
Oui, Clément, il est monté crescendo. Clément, c'est un joueur que je connais depuis longtemps. C'est un joueur qui, quand il ne se pose pas trop de questions, il fait la deuxième mi-temps qu'il a fait. Et donc, ça, c'est Clément. Quand il commence à se poser trop de questions, ben, il fait des choses un peu, comme je lui dis, bizarres qui sont arrivées en première mi-temps. Mais encore une fois, moi, ce qui m'intéresse, c'est de voir la progression des joueurs. Et aujourd'hui, je peux voir que Clément progresse comme d'autres joueurs. Donc, je suis satisfait de ça. Et encore une fois, c'est mon rôle. Je me considère comme entraîneur, oui, mais aussi formateur. Donc, je suis très fier de ça. Je suis content. Mais il y a encore du travail comme tout le monde. Et par rapport à Georgie, pour l'instant, c'est encore trop tôt, mais c'est rien de spécial. Je ne suis pas inquiet par rapport à sa blessure. Donc, j'ai préféré prendre la décision de le sortir pour ne pas empirer la chose.
Gavino?
Merci, Pat. Félicitations, Wilfried, pour les 3 points. Wilfried, est-ce que tu peux nous parler de Bjorn Johnson, le héros du match? 2 buts en première demi. Lui qui a mis fin à une disette de 5 demi sans but par le club de foot. Ça doit lui faire du bien. Ça doit faire du bien à la confiance de briser la glace en MLS. Là. Merci.
Oui, bien sûr. Bjorn, c'est un joueur avec des qualités, comme vous avez vu. C'est un joueur qui est atypique comme joueur parce qu'il est grand. Et par rapport à sa taille, je trouve que techniquement, technique au poste, c'est intéressant. Maintenant, après, en termes de personnalité, il a sa personnalité, c'est un gros caractère, mais dans le bon sens du terme. Donc, on a pu bien discuter après le match, parce que le match de Vancouver. pour sa progression personnelle et en même temps pour avancer ensemble. Et je suis très content de Bjorn parce qu'il a compris et la discussion a été constructive par rapport à il y a 2 jours quand on a discuté ensemble. Et aujourd'hui, il s'est éclaté sur le terrain et je ne suis pas surpris qu'il fasse ce qu'il a fait aujourd'hui. Donc, je suis très content pour lui.
One last, Herb.
Say, Patrick, thank you so much for letting me ask one more. Wilfred, there was some thought that you might stick with the same 11 guys in the second half, given how long the delay was. The players were fresh. But having said that, it looked like the team was hanging on, and those 3 substitutions you made in the 74th minute, I felt was just critical. What went into that thought process on your part?
No, we discuss. We try to anticipate sometimes, you know, the game in terms of substitution, and the plan was to give freshness, maybe around 70 or 75 minutes, I don't know. And so this is what we did because with the delay and we needed freshness up front. So that's why I decided to do these 3 subs with Manu also, because Amdi did a good job, but we needed some freshness also in the middle. So that's why I think it worked this time. So we'll see next time. But the way they came in, I'm happy with that.
Merci, coach.
Merci.
Je vous rappelle, Bjorn Johnson va être ici ce soir. It's going to be the only player tonight, en raison de l'heure évidemment tardive et du départ de l'équipe bientôt là, à l'hôtel. Évidemment, on ne connaît pas encore l'horaire de la journée de demain, mais on avait prévu une disponibilité média également avec 2 joueurs. Wilfried devrait reparler vendredi avant le match de samedi à Atlanta. So 2 players on Thursday. We don't know the schedule yet, so we'll see at what time it's going to be. And then Wilfried is going to be talking again on Friday before Saturday's game. Hey, Bjorn.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Congrats for the win tonight. Herb Zurkowski has the first question for you.
Merci, Patrick. Hey, Bjorn, thanks for sticking around for us. I'm sure you're exhausted. You looked like a man possessed tonight. You looked like a man who was on a mission. I'm wondering how much of what happened tonight goes back to what didn't happen on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't played before Saturday. I hadn't played for like 3 months. The last game I played was Champions League final in Asia, December 20th. So yeah, I mean, like I said before, it's rhythm, getting into the rhythm of being with teammates, with training, getting your legs under you, getting your feet under you, and just, you know, going with it. Obviously, great pass by Georgie, great pass by Romel, and you know, they gave me the opportunity to score a goal and get off the mark.
Oh, Vince.
Thanks, Patrick. Hi, Bjorn. Well done tonight. How do you keep yourself warm and focused with such a long break? And maybe as well, your first goal, did you actually pick the near post because you saw the gap, or were you just concentrating on getting the ball between the posts?
First question, like, it was actually really difficult because we were just sitting there and they were telling us like 30, and then all of a sudden again 30, and then it was like just kept adding on and on and on. So you kind of like don't know what to do. Some people were already warming up, and then an hour later they're like, oh well, I warmed up like an hour ago, so I got to do it again. So it's I had a massage just to get my legs going again, get some blood flowing, and then we did the warm up together as a team. The goal, it was kind of like I was being tracked by, I don't know, I think it was Saltcross, and the way that the ball had been played to me by Georgie, it was leading me towards goal, but I had to take it away from Saltcross. So when I took it away, as I touched it with my right foot, I kind of looked where the goalie was, and I mean he left the whole first post open. So I said, why not try it? It's a wet surface, so try to keep it on the ground, and it just went as well as how it could have gone. Thank God.
Jérémy Filosa.
Yes, hello, Bjorn. Congratulations on the big game tonight. Obviously, those 2 goals helped your team dominate this game tonight and get the 3 points. And after this game, you look up at the leaderboard and you guys are back in first place. How does it feel in the dressing room when maybe some people doubted you and said, they're on their way downwards, they've lost some positions, and now, boom, you guys are back in first place. How did that feel?
Yeah, it's kind of like a redemption because everybody's been talking at the start of the season. I came here with the vision, when Olivier called me, I came with the vision like, yeah, I'm going to be one of the older players, but this team has got a lot of potential, and it was maybe like a 2-year project, but now after relieving and all this kind of stuff happening, people started just downing and just throwing us off because we're not like the exotic team like as you see in Miami with Higuain and Saltcross and Phil Neville as the coach and all this kind of stuff. So when they write us off, it's always good to be an underdog and be able to play without pressure and know that all the hard work that we put through in preseason. Obviously, I wasn't there all the time, but in the training sessions here, we're in fantastic facilities, and it's paying off. Maybe it kind of looked like today, like we were in a position where it felt like a home field advantage. Comparing to Miami being here as well. But yeah, just redemption, and that's how it goes.
Dave Levesque.
Hi, Bjorn. You guys have played a certain amount of games this far this season. Would you say that this one is the most complete that you guys have played since it all started?
Every game, I know maybe the statistics don't show it or like the goals don't show it, but every game, our possession, our passing play has been spot on. Like I haven't seen a game where we haven't played very well, other than the Vancouver game at the start and maybe the Nashville game at the end of that. Like, I don't think any of the teams that we've played so far, I don't know about the other teams, but any of the teams we've played so far, they could handle us when it comes to possession play and our positional play and the tactic that we put in and the work that we put in when it comes to possession and passing drills and stuff like that. We're one of the best teams in that right now from the 5 teams we've played. And, I think that we're a team to be reckoned with and showing that, all the hard work is paying off.
Gavino?
Thank you, Pat. Bjorn, congrats for the 2 goals. Was nice. The coach just told us that he had a conversation with you after the Vancouver game. Can you tell us what was the lines about that conversation? Was it a confidence builder, something like that? Thank you.
No, like I said before, we talked about it yesterday or the day before. He's very direct, and he tells me the good and the bad, and he was very direct on what he said, and he said like there's things that there are things that he wants from me that I was trying to do too much. Like maybe I was trying to do this pass too hard or too much to show myself when I don't need to. I just need to be able to be relaxed and play my game and not worry about other players and where they are and just worry about myself and focus on my job. And my job is to score the goals and assist and be in a good position so that we can, go forward when the ball is coming out of the back. So, yeah, I appreciate, Coach for doing that, Will for doing that. And, I know maybe it's not what you want to hear sometimes as a player, but he's strict, he's very direct and straightforward, and that always helps. And you can see the reaction now.
Adi, Raphaël.
Yeah, thanks, Pat. Hey, Bjorn, you talked about the first goal. I want to talk about the second goal. We all know that usually on a striker's role is to go most of the time to the first post. That's what you did. You did the run to the first post. Can you just tell me how what did you feel to make that small touch and to get that far post there? What really is it? A feeling, or is it exactly what you wanted to do, or is it luck? I don't know. How did you score that second goal?
Yeah, first of all, our coach Kwame he's been being a drill sergeant when it comes to strikers going first post. So thanks to him that he was in my head at that moment, just run first post and hope for the best. Yeah, I actually did what I wanted to do. Outside the foot, right foot. I know Solcross is right behind me. Actually I was trying to put it first post, but the way that the ball is, slipped off my shoe and went to the back post, I mean, it's on target and it goes in, and, I did what I wanted to do. And I know that, we've done this 100 times in practice, and, we're just practicing and practicing and practicing on the same thing, first post, second post, middle of the field. And as it's funny to see in games when it comes to fruition, and, I'm very happy that the coaches drilled us on this.
And the last one again, Herb.
Thanks, Pat. Bjorn, you held up 3 fingers after the second goal, which makes me wonder just how many goals you felt you might have been capable of tonight had the break been 15 minutes at halftime as opposed to 2 hours and 20 minutes. And for a professional athlete, for a professional footballer, what is the most difficult thing to overcome after such a lengthy delay?
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to get a hat trick, but also it was more about the team winning. As you saw in the second half when we came in, finally played sluggish and coming slow into the game again, and they got some lift. They even had fans here. We didn't expect them to have fans. We thought they were all relieved. Yeah, so it was. I'm sad not to get the third goal, but it doesn't matter. It's 2 goals and a brace, and I'm happy about that. And to overcome like the long break and everything, and playing again, I don't know, maybe in other sports a little bit easier, but soccer, it's really tough when you listening. Like, I'm not used to, I've never done this. So someone tells you 30 minutes, and then it's another 30 minutes, and then it's another 30 minutes, and then you're thinking, oh, maybe we're going to be here till 1 o'clock in the morning. That's like the cutoff in South Florida. So you don't know, but just to warm up again and get going again, it's really hard to like start over the engine, and you can't really eat too much because then you feel heavy, your stomach, you feel sick. So you got to just be drinking proteins and liquids. So it's, as you saw, I wasn't the same player as I was in the first half, so it was really difficult. It's something totally new to me, and hopefully if it happens again, we'll be ready again.
Thank you, Bjorn.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bonne nuit, tout le monde. À demain. Have a good one. Thank you. See you tomorrow.